All right. Hi, my name is Ken Johnson. I work for LA Sports Performance Care, and this is Ali Mann, one of the coaches over at LMU for track and cross country. And we're going to demonstrate a Z Health mobility drill called standing hip circles. And I like to go ahead and do standing hip circles super slow or slow. The reason I like to do it super slow, and that basically means 15 to 20 seconds, even 30 seconds, is by doing it that slow, we actually force all of the ligaments, all of the tendons, and all of the muscles involved in moving the hip to actually get involved. The faster you move your leg, and if you have a dysfunction, the more likely the stronger muscles are to take over, and then you don't actually get to the weaker muscles. So I'm going to go ahead and shift down now to Ali's legs. And as you can see, she's standing on a yoga block. So you can use a yoga block, you can use a book, you can use a step. She's also holding on to the handle there, the railing. Hips, or rather, as you were, joints will not let go or become more mobile, or you can't stretch muscles out if you're too busy dealing with immobility or instability. Okay, so what Ali's going to do is she's going to actually pull the balls of her the left foot up. Her problem is that she actually has excessive internal rotation, so she's going to actually correct for that by turning her femur out. And she's going to have a neutral position. Now, if you are externally rotated, you can actually go ahead and overcorrect for that by internally rotating your femur. And like I said, if you're internally rotated naturally, then you're going to go ahead and correct for that by going neutral, or even if you're have excessive external rotation, you can actually externally rotate. She's going to let her left hip distract and just let it hang. So she's not bending her right knee to allow this to happen. She's just simply relaxing her left hip and letting it go. And she's going to test that and assess that by actually touching the side of her foot against the block to see if she actually can touch it. Okay, and she's doing that right now. Now she's going to pull the balls of her foot up on that leg there. And now she's going to give me a 20-second circle, and she's actually going to go ahead and count out aloud or count in her head, and she's going to focus more on hip abduction, that means going out to the side, and more on hip extension, that means going back than going forward. And she's just going to take her time. Now, as you may notice, that's probably going to be pretty challenging. And the leg that she's actually supporting herself on, that glute or that the muscles in her leg also may be challenged to have to stabilize herself. So she only needs to do 2 to 3 reps in each direction.
20.
Good. And then she's going to go back the other direction. And you see how she's just taking her time. She's not whipping the leg around. And you just move very slowly. This is a very important exercise. Most athletes, when they get off the block after they get finished doing this mobility drill, notice an immediate change in how their body feels. Good.